Hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week, or should I say another year. That's it for 2014. 2015 is all about to happen. Yeah, look, a really productive year. All the young horses that we bought the year before have all come through the whole system. They're all educated and they're all up and going now, and really so excited about these young 3-year-olds we've got. A lot of bunch of staying horses. They're all just starting to race now and they're pretty competitive over shorter trips, and I just really can't wait till they get over a bigger trip. My old mate here, Sertorius, he had a pretty tough year. He raced against the best horses in the land and was more than competitive. And he's had a nice good break now, and he'll come back and hopefully get ready in the autumn. We may even take him up to Queensland in the winter this year, but he just fell short a little bit, a couple of lengths short of the real top Group 1 horses, and so now he's going to come back in, and we'll probably run him in probably the Group 2 races and that sort of stuff, and put him back in races where he's probably going to be really more competitive and win. Yeah, one of our little fillies that we've been racing, a really nice little high chaparral filly, Morelto. Poor little thing, she's had 3 starts for 3 seconds, just can't quite put her head in front. We'll give her a run next week. We're going to try a set of blinkers on her, maybe even a one-eyed blinker, and see how she goes. But she's just an absolute little sweetheart, she is, and can't wait to get her over 1.5 miles and see how she goes. But she's been more than competitive over the shorter distances. She's up to 1 mile racing now, and yeah, the poor little thing, she just can't quite put her head in front. Another horse called 4 Days of My Life went great first up the other day. He's a bit of an old cripple. He come from another stable, sort of well and truly broken down, and he's got a whole new zest for life. He's trained out of a paddock here at the farm and does a lot of treadmilling and swimming and that sort of stuff. And I thought his first up run was outstanding. So he's all probably be very hard to beat his next start. And poor old Northern Soul, he ran 30 his first start at Seymour. We took him up to Kachuka the other day, and he's got a drew barrier 14, but we needed to run him to get the run under his belt. And he come around the corner wider than the car park, and really got to the line good, and he was like a really progressive sort of 3-year-old, and really wrapped with the way he's going, and certainly look for him the next week. Yeah, runners this week, we'll take Katavi to Geelong in a 1700 metre maiden. I thought she was disappointing first up. Her work going into her first up run was great, and she went to the races, and I thought she was very poor. We're throwing some blinkers on her, stepped her straight to 1 mile, and drawn a nice gate, and we'll kick her out of the gates at Geelong and go forward on her, and hopefully she can run a much improved race. She's for a horse that's form reads 2 zeros, she's far better than that, so hopefully we can turn that around this week. Kilmore Sunday, we'll take Purball down to Kilmore, blinkers on and up to 1 mile, drawn barrier 1, should get the run of the race, and her work through the week's been good. She's all ready to rock and roll. And a horse called Kawabata, she ran a great race first up on a Friday night at Cranbourne in the 1300 metre race, straight up to the mile now. 3-year-old filly against the older ones, still a little bit of a trick, but she needs to now go to the mile, and her work was great. Everything's right with a very healthy horse. She's going to be far better again when she gets to 1.25 miles, but I think we'll give her a run over 1 mile this week, give her another run over 1 mile in a couple of weeks' time, and she'll be very competitive. But really nice filly. She's one of my favourite horses in the stable, and I think you'll find she'll run a really good race on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, it just goes to show how dangerous this whole game is. I have one of my very experienced stable hands, Reanne, leading one of the horses out onto the track here a couple of days ago, and just come from nowhere. The horse got a bit excited and pushed her out of the way, double barreled and kicked her right in the middle of her back. And to Reanne's credit, she's straight back at work and full of beans. So just goes to show how dangerous this industry can be. Righto, Pete, we're going to forget about 2014. 2015 is what it's all about. Come on, Pete, give us something. We need a winner. Start the year off. Here's Pete with his tips.
Happy New Year, everyone. Let's get this year off to a flyer. We're going straight to Moonee Valley. Race 2, number 7, Kept Woman. Then race 6, number 2, Rough Justice. And the value bet, or Peter Special, is race 3, number 11, Second Bullet. Good luck, good punting, and we'll see you again next week.
That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge, another year actually. And look, I'd just like to really thank everybody for their support, both on and off the racetrack. We've got a great bunch of clients, and they're really supporting the stable so well. To anybody who watches our video every week, we're sort of getting a lot of hits on our video, and certainly comparable with some of the biggest stables in Melbourne. So that's really great. Great to see we've got a great following. And hope we can put a heap of winners on the table for everybody in the next 12 months or so. But certainly exciting times in the stable. And until next week, see you later. We found that we're probably at a stage now that we need to increase the security on the farm. The guard dog, well, she just seemed not to We thought it was probably time to upgrade our security on the farm. Our guard dog just didn't seem to be doing the job anymore, so that sounds a bit boring. With a couple of very high profile horses coming through the stable, we thought it was time to step up the security at the farm. We've put in quite an elaborate security system here. You can see the boys are flat stick here as they're working. I highly recommend John Scarlett's security because not a lot gets done, but they're always well fed and drinking, and yeah.